Hello. Happy Wednesday. It is November 13th. I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. If you follow me on Facebook or on Instagram, you've seen a couple of cards using the reindeer. Do I have beer on my mind? Reindeer Fun um, bundle. And so we're going to play with that tonight. So I have to go through all of my notes and try and remember who I saw this really cool fun fold from. And then I will update my post to give credit. I just, for the life of me, I could not find the original post when I made this card. So if you are here, please leave a message. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. And a few announcements before we get going. Today is the first day of the seasonal sale for Stamping Up. So amazing deals on bundles from the annual catalog. So that includes dies as well as punches. Cardstock is on sale. Ink is on sale. So it only lasts for a couple of days. So and last time that we had the seasonal sale, we actually sold out of a lot of things really quickly. So it is while supplies last. So you do want to check that out. And for those of you that are demonstrators, just a reminder that we get to see the new mini and celebration brochure today. So they are available on our demonstrator website. So I haven't actually had a chance to look at it. So as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to be going through the catalogs and and planning out the next few months. So, okay, so let's turn us around. Let's get going. And you don't want to look at me. Let's look at the card we're going to make. So here's the card. Isn't that cute? But wait, look at this. Oops, I'm getting stuck. It is a fun fold. Isn't this neat? So it can lie on the mantle just like this. You can see it. This keeps falling off on me. And so it's neat. And then you can open them and have your message on the inside. So the only thing you have to be aware of with this one is you don't want to see necessarily your writing when it's sitting like this. So you just have to be cognizant of where you write. So don't write too close to the bottom. And yeah. All right, so let's get started. I'm so excited. You guys have to bear with me tonight. I am beyond exhausted. I am not getting sick. I am refusing to be getting sick. So let's just hope that I just need to go to bed early. Okay, so our card base is a little tiny smidgen different than normal. So normally it's 5.5 by 8.5. Now it's going to be 5.25 by 8.5, and that's just to make our cuts a little bit easier. Okay, so we have 5.25, 8.5, and we're going to score this at 4 and. Are we scoring it? Yeah, we're scoring at 4.25. I had to do math there. Oh no, me doing math at this time of night. Okay, so we're scoring it at 4.25. And then I'm just going to fold this over so I can see a little bit easier on the camera. And then what we're going to do is we are going to line this up at 1.5. So 1.5. Okay. And we're going to cut from here to the score line. Okay. So 1.5, cut to the score line. And then we're going to go to 3.5. And we are going to cut to the score line. Okay. Oops, it looks like I messed up. Oh well, I did mess up. How did I mess that up? Okay, so it's not 1.5. It is 1.75. 1.75. Let's just see. Yes, it's 1 3/4, not 1 1/2. So don't listen to me. Okay, because we want these all to be equal. So it's 1 3/4 and 3 1/2. So oops, that's okay. I have another one cut that we can use. Good start to the video, eh? All right. So then the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to cut our DSP. So we need 3 pieces of this, and we want this to be 4 by 1 1/2. Okay, so I have 1, 2. Where's my? Are you kidding me? I only have 3. I should have had 4. This is, oh, here it is. Found it. Yay. Okay, so we have 3 pieces. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from the top right corner to the bottom left corner, and we're going to score that. Okay, so top right to the bottom left, and we're just going to score it. No, actually, we're not going to score it. We're going to cut this. Okay, so we're going to cut that like that. And then we're going to keep these 2 together. And we're going to do the same thing for all 3. So top right, bottom left, and give it a cut. This is going to be a miracle if I get this card made properly. Oh boy. Okay, last one, and we're going to give it a cut. Okay, so what we're going to score, and I'm going to just show you on here, what we're going to score is these pieces. So I obviously, because I messed this one up, I'm not going to score that one, but we're going to score these ones. So all I did, and we're going to score it from the top to the bottom. Okay, so we're going to put our blade out of the way. I'm going to line this up along the tray. What is this thing called? I don't know what it's called. English is not happening tonight for me. Okay, and then we're going to score it. So I'm scoring right along here. I'm not going to burnish it. I'm just going to give it a little fold over. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing here. So from the top corner to the bottom corner, and then we're going to just pretend that we're going to do that on the next piece. Oops, it moved. Okay, so here to here. All right, I can't see any comments. Please leave a comment if you're watching so that I know sound is okay and everything is working. Okay, and then we're just going to flip that over. All right, so, and then you would do that on the top one, assuming that I didn't mess up the top one. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take these guys and we're going to glue them on each of these panels. Okay, so magic of TV, of video, here's our finished card. Okay, so we just glued these on here and we've got our pieces. So then the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of basic white, and this is 4 by 5, so it's a little bit smaller than normal, and we're going to stamp our sentimental on the top. So I'm going to use garden green on this card. On my other card I used real red. I'm going to use garden green, and we're just going to stamp our sentiment. So my sentiment, I'm just going to put Merry Christmas on the inside. And I haven't put it on a block yet. Stick it on here. Okay, I want it straight. That's not straight. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down on here, line it up on my grid, and bring this down. Oh, and it's not even sticking. That's mostly straight. Okay. And then I am going to put it up at the top so that you don't see it when my thing is open. So I'm going to put right along there, just like that. Okay. And then this we can stick on the inside. This is super simple, but I think it's so much fun. Again, I have to find who I got this idea from because this is not my design, but I couldn't find the original video. So I will find it and I will update my post with that because I need to give credit where credit is due. Okay, so that's that. So then we're going to bring in some dimensionals. So we're going to stick our dimensionals so that these pieces stick up. But first we're going to decorate the outside. So all I did was from the absolute adorable designer series paper, I fussy cut out some images. So that would be cute there. And we could put this one here. What does that look like? Does that look good? Maybe I need to do this one because this deer is so big. Yeah, we're going to do it this way. Okay, so now we're just going to glue this down. So a little bit of glue. We want to make sure we don't put the glue on the top of, so we don't want glue on this panel. We just want glue on the bottom folded panel. So I'm just going to put some glue along his or her legs and belly. And I'm going to stick her down. And then I should have a little baby somewhere. There's that baby. So Millie went to the vet today. Oh my goodness, that dog just loves people. She was in her element because she had all the doctors and staff just cooing over her. Okay. Isn't that cute? I just love these guys. They're so cute. Okay, and then this one, I'm not going to put any glue on the little tree. I'm just going to put glue along the bottom of this one. You can always add more glue if it's not sticking properly, but you don't want too much glue hanging over. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this one just like this. Okay, there we go. Cute. I love this one. And so what I did for this sentiment is I used the deckled squares, but these are not the right size. So if I bring in, not squares, those are not squares, Jen, those are rectangles. I needed it a little bit longer. Okay, so this is this the right one? No, I wanted a bit longer than this one. So what I did was I used the 3rd and the 4th of the deckled squares, and I ran them through twice. Okay, so I ran it through once and cut out, oh, this isn't, it's this one. I ran it through once and cut it out, and then I just moved the die and cut out so I got the size that I wanted. Okay, and I did that the same with the garden green. So you can see I cut this one crooked. And so we're going to use this one. This one's a little bit crooked too, but we're going to use that just as our sentiment. I just wanted a bit of a layer. I didn't want them that big, but I needed it to be a little bit longer than what it was giving me. So that's one trick. You can get different sizes of the shapes with your dies. Okay, so we're just going to put in our, hey Kathy, hey Claire, how are you? So we're just going to, I need to clean my stamps because I have been using this stamp set so much that it's not sticking on my blocks very well. Easy way to do that is just with some, so I clean my blocks with some isopropyl alcohol, and then I clean my stamps just with Dawn soap, and they will stick beautifully. It's just that they've just been having a lot of love lately and not a lot of care. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this down on my garden green backing and make a little border just like that. So I just made it centered, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm just going to put glue on the bottom so that it doesn't go over the fold of our card. Okay, so we don't want glue on the top bit because we want it to be able to stand up. So the only bad thing about how I designed this one is this tree, when it's lying down closed, is going to block this. But it should be okay when we stick it up. Maybe not. Yeah, it'll be good. You can still see it. Okay. So now we're just going to take our, we're almost done. Wow, this one went fast. I thought this was going to take me forever. I'm surprised I only messed up once. You guys saw my blooper at the beginning, right? Okay, so these you could use whatever. These are the only ones I have handy, so I'm not going to go looking for them. So all we're going to do is stick these down in here. Okay, and that's going to be what holds up our flaps. So this flap here, I want it to be up a little bit higher so we can see. I do want to line these up so that I can't even get my fingers working, so that these are in a line. Okay, so that works good. And you can't see my sentiment doing that. And then this one, where do we want to put it? I want it to be sitting down a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to put this one a little bit lower, just so that we can see the sentiment a little bit better. Okay, stick up, and actually I should move bottom one down a little bit too. Let's see, can I do that? Can I lift it without making a mess? I'm going to lay this one down a little bit to here, right at the bottom. Okay. Oh, stick. So because these guys are popping up, I don't have a lot of, yeah. See, I messed up. I got to move them back up. I need them up a little bit higher to hold on, but that's okay. Okay. There you go. What do you guys think? Do you like it? It's such an easy card, as long as you don't screw up your measurements at the beginning, like I did with this. I could probably fix this. You could do these any width you want. You don't have to do them the width that I did them, but it just works out that it's completely even, so it's easy for measurements. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out the sale, and we will see you next week. All right, and for those of you, Claire, that are demonstrators, don't forget to check out the new mini and the celebration brochure that just got released today. All right, guys, have an awesome week, and I'm very excited. I'll be seeing some of you this weekend. We have our in-person stamp camp this weekend, so I'm so looking forward to stamping with you guys and playing with you guys. And for those of you that aren't joining us, we'll miss you. All right, so take care, have an awesome night, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.